Now on the YouTube, I'm the Toffman and welcome back to some more Heavens of Sorcery. We're on part number 19 today, and every part that I have recorded is now up on YouTube, so I can get all of your up-to-date comments, guys. It does mean that I'm slightly behind on recordings. As I said, I've got a little bit more overtime at work this week, so it's a bit difficult for me to get recording done. But let's go back to episode 17 then. Glitch Reaper says, Sparks transfer mana faster. I do know that. Now, I don't know if I can actually craft them. I presumed it needs something that I haven't actually got as of yet. Which, no, actually it doesn't. I thought I could craft it. I thought I had to wait for something or another, but apparently it's actually not that hard to get. I just need some blaze powder to be able to get that. So, Buckwheat says, Stellar Refraction will also give you Fortune 6 and Looting 5. That would be absolutely fantastic. I'm going to have to get into that at some stage. I can promise you I will. But today I've got other plans in mind. Jason Dool on episode 17. The Orchid from Britannia only gives you something to, or makes something to triple ingots and gems. No other ores. That's slightly annoying, to be fair. That is slightly annoying, I agree. Ember pipes are basically a one in and one out system as well. So yeah, that steam I had, I'm going to have to do with some multiple setups, I think, of that same thing that I've got over there. Uninspired content. Do I need somebody to make thumbnails? Now this is one thing, like the thing is that I tried to do thumbnails and stuff like that. I'm just no good at them. I'm no good at them. It takes me forever to be able to get something that looks half decent. If somebody wanted to make some thumbnails, then by all means, you know, it's not something that anybody has to do, but if they do, I would massively appreciate that. But it's completely up to you guys. But I'm not that fussed about thumbnails, but you know, if somebody does want to make some, then by all means, it would be absolutely brilliant. Joshua Blazer says, if I got fortune on my pickaxe, which I do, I've got it on this one, I can get more rock crystals. Now, I think I've been pickaxing it with this. Mining it with this, sorry. So I should be getting more rock crystals anyway. If I haven't, then I'm a very, very silly boy. And the last part that just went out, part 18, I've got a couple of comments on this as well. Paula Rule says about the hammock. Oh no, she doesn't. That's somebody else. That's a different. I've got my notes in front of me, guys. That's one of the things that I'm doing first off. Paula Rule says the Hopper Hawk. Now the Hopper Hawk is a pretty cool thing. You put it next to a chest, and it basically it can filter by your item frame, stuff like that. And if I made one of these and put it over by my cobble gen, it would actually pick up all the cobble for me, which is not a bad idea either. So I don't know why I didn't think of that. Jason Dool in this one says, go into the Aether and find an invisibility cloak. Now the invisibility cloaks in the Aether, he said that they're quite overpowered actually, because mobs just can't see you. You can run through mobs, and because of the Everbright and Everdawn being slightly dangerous, it would be a good idea to probably get something like that. And doing some of the Aether dungeons and stuff is on my list of things to do. However, I don't think that's going to be on in today's episode. Buckwheat, the natural altar can do bad things to the surrounding environment, but also Joseph Krug says about that it might need replacing by growing a specific tree, which apparently Buckwheat says is an ancient tree. Now I definitely do want to go and get one of those. Let's have a quick look and see what it looks like. Ancient, is that it? Ancient sapling? I'm not entirely sure where they come from or how to get them. Apparently, ancient acorn, which, oh, hang on a minute. Oh no, I could do it with the Ritual of the Forest. That's pretty good, actually. Dusk sapling, a pereskia, two crystal flowers, a gold leaf, and terra moss. So, apart from these two, which I don't know where these two come from. Apart from that one's probably the Everdawn. And that one I don't know where that one comes from. But we should be able to make an ancient sapling pretty easily and take that other into the Aether, because we do not want bad things happening right next to our attunement altar. That is for sure. Glitch Reaper. Arcane Archives has some form of Thorncraft integration, as its crystal clusters also act as infusion stabilizers for the infusion altar within Thorncraft, which is great. And Buckwheat says that it's apparently meant to be a magical version of Applied Energistics, which is very, very interesting and something that I definitely do. I will read the book, I think, on that one. Because if that's the case, that'd be awesome. Wenjin 2, I'll probably absolutely butchered the pronunciation of that. The hammock requires 2 ropes and nails, and you place it within a 2-block space between the ropes and the nails. So definitely going to be doing that today because I want to be doing something more with attunements and stuff like that. So I will definitely need that hammock. So I do want to get that done. And Miko Aran, I think it is, or Nico, I think it is actually. I completed the Arcane Workbench. Apparently, I completed the quest for the Arcane Workbench. And again, you know, Arcane Archives is useful for finding things in chests. So I've got to look at the book for that one. I've got to look at the book. But yeah, the Arcane Workbench, I actually did do the quest for it. You can see it's complete. So picking it up in the other world there actually helps me, and I did in fact complete that quest, which is pretty awesome. So first thing in this episode, let's get this done. Rope and nails, we actually get 2 of these, which is great. 4 pieces of string. 1, 2, 3, 4. And an iron ingot, which we've got plenty of. Oh, we've not got plenty of them now. We're down to our last 20, guys. That's pretty bad. So we've got 2 ropes and nails there, which is fantastic. And we need the hammock itself, so we can go with any sort of coloured hammock. But I think we're going to go with the white because it's just easy to make the wool that way. So there's the wool. I need a couple of sticks. And I think that's pretty much it for this. So the string down the sides. Wool in the middle. The sticks there. Now we've got a hammock and cloth. So these ropes and nails, apparently we've got to put the thing... it would have been nice if you could stick it on a tree here. But alas, 'tis not to be. I'm going to put it over here, I think. So we're going to put that... Can I just pop this down? Do I have to right click? No, I reckon, guys, I have to put it on a fence or something. You watch. Okay, I don't have to put it on a fence. I can just literally do it on a block. So I'm going to go ahead and pop it right here. Boosh. Boosh. Hammock. Hammock? Hammock. No hammocks. Maybe I need a 2-block space. An actual space block. Oh my god, actually, it's a 4-block space. You need 2 blocks of actual space in the middle there. My goodness, look at this, guys. This looks fantastic. Hey, look, we can test it out as well. We're in bed. Let's have a little bit of snooze during the day. And it's gone down to dusk. Now, does it actually work as a bed? Oh, okay, no, you can only nap during the day, which is great. But, oh, man, we've got a hammock now. We will definitely put that in a better place, trust me. But for now, it'll be okay where it is. My god, chickens. Come on. Guys, also, the pack has been updated to 0.9.6, and then there was a 0.1, you know, just a little bit after that to fix something. I'm not going to go through the entire changelog this time because most of it doesn't actually apply to me anyway. So what I will do, there's a link in the description anyway. So if you're interested in seeing what's changed, there's been a lot of updates to mods and stuff like that. But if you're interested in seeing what's changed, go and check that link out down in the description below, and you can see what's actually happened with the. Oh, look at this! Oh, guys, we've actually got the quartz crystals. That is fantastic. It worked. It just works passively. Oh, you know, I forgot to... Can I put it back? I forgot to try and use this thing, because if we can use the automatic breaker, that would be absolutely fantastic. It does grow in the same space, which is quite nice. So, today's episode, guys, look at the state of this mana. This is something we really need to fix, because we're going to need a lot of mana coming up soon for something else that I want to do a little bit later on down the line. So... these are all well and good, and they're getting us a decent amount of mana, but if you remember, you know, way back in one of the first episodes, actually, people were saying about, or somebody said in the comments about the munch dew, and the fact with dynamic trees, it goes really well because the leaves grow back on these trees. So, we're going to do exactly that today. We are going to make a munch dew, at least one. We may make a couple of these, it just depends. But it's really easy, actually, to make a munch dew, as long as we've got the stuff to be able to craft it, of course. So basically, petals, we've got all that, and a rune of gluttony. Now the rune of gluttony itself is a rune of winter, which we've done before, and a rune of fire, which we've done before, and in fact you get one token of joy and one token of fear. And that will go ahead and make the rune of gluttony, and we are going to do that today. I definitely want to get at least one munch dew going. I want to see how much mana that's creating, because we're going to need a lot of terra steel and stuff like that going on in the future. I am pretty sure of it, because if we take a look, yeah, there's quite a lot of recipes here. There's a dark druid altar or something that requires some more of these stuff. So, ooh, it's frog legs. And Terra Steel Mana Shield. I keep meaning to make one of these shields, guys. I honestly do. I might do that. I may do that. But we're going to need Terra Steel for a lot of other different bits and bobs as well. So all the crafting recipes look that we might need that for. We're going to need mana, basically. Especially to make runes and stuff. So, first things first, guys. We need those tokens. Now, I definitely did create a token last episode. I did. I need a token of fear, though. Token. That's the wrong type of token. Right, token. I need a token of fear. To do this, I need a soul bead, a diopside gemstone, which I've got, gold leaf, I've got zanite shield, a dark crystal, and bottled ghosts. My goodness. Okay, we need to use a bottle and cork in the nether. Right, okay. I can get that one. That's not too bad. What about a soul bead? Have I picked one of them up? Because I know it's a drop. I have. I've actually picked one of those up. That's pretty awesome. We need a dusk sapling, which is pretty easy. Dark crystal from Electro Blobs. In the gem cutter's table, actually. So we need to make one of these. And this is one of the quests, I believe. Because I need one of these anyway. We can shape our radiant quartz with this. We need 5 magic crystals, 2 radiant dust, and 2 Peditio V's crystals to be able to get a dark crystal. So that's going to be difficult because I don't think I'm at a stage where I can make or get Peditio crystals at this moment in time. So I don't think we're even there. Wait, to create Salis Mundus, take 3 V's crystals. Yeah, I don't think we're even at that point yet. Which is a shame. Usually, what happens with this type of formcraft is you pick up a one of the crystals, you mine the crystal, and then it tells you to sleep, and then you sleep, you get the Salis Mundus. You put a Salis Mundus with your redstone and your crystal, and you can make the Thaumonomicon with a bookcase. We're not at that stage yet, unfortunately. So it looks as if the plan that I had has been ripped away from me. I was really hoping that we could do this, but Dark Crystal from Electro Blobs has absolutely had us here. Maybe I keep clicking on that one. I must make this PPE, but the sulphur's been a pain. Yeah, the cut and polish, it's right here. I think we should go ahead and make this. I think that this is the next logical step, I think, for us to make this gem cutter's table. If we want to get to the mana, then that's definitely something we need to do. We need to beeline into Thaumcraft as much as physically possible. Let's have a look really quickly, actually, at the Hopper Hawk. And now whether or not that's something that we can actually craft. We need a Rune of Air, Redstone Root. That's pretty easy. Oh, while we're here, we can test this out, actually. Let's see if it works. Guys, it does. It works. Fantastic. That means the Hopper Hawk that we're now creating, guys, can actually be placed over here. I don't think we need cobblestone anywhere near as much as what we're probably going to need these clusters. So, actually doing it this way, leaving it on, getting a Hopper Hawk with a chest, allowing us to then pick up this raw radiant quartz is definitely what we're going to do, guys. It's definitely what we're going to do. I've picked up 2 feathers back. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, I'm making the air rune right now. I'll be back when I've got everything done and ready. And I'll see you on the other side, guys. Guess what? I forgot the bloody living rock again. Gah! Okay, the rune of air in. We got 2 light grey petals, 2 grey ones, and we've got a redstone root. There we go. Done and dusty. We've got the Hopper Hawk now, which I can go ahead and put next to this. Turn this on. Make sure that... Oh, look at that. We've got it just in time to be able to test this as well. There's a couple of things we do need, though. That is the item frame with the radiant crystal in it, to make sure that that's the only thing that's going to be getting picked up, especially if I'm chucking stuff around with Britannia over there. Then we need that thing. We also need a chest, of course. Okay, let's give this a try then, guys. We're going to put our oak chest. I think we're going to put it right there, actually. We're going to stick the item frame on the side with a radiant quartz on the side of that thing. And also then the Hopper Hawk, I think we'll just stick there, right next to the back of it. So I think it binds when it sees something. Does it? I don't think it doesn't require mana, I don't think. As far as I'm aware, it does require mana if you want to pick over a large area here. But let's give this a try. So it's on the floor and it got picked up. Fantastic. That's all we needed to see. I can now leave that on, guys. Leave that running. And in fact, this one We could make another one of these automatic breakers and make just a line of them. I think we can only place 4 of these at a time. Well, I think we've got around the system that lets us not be able to automate it. And raw radiant quartz is going to come in at a pretty steady rate now, which is pretty awesome. So, nice. I don't think we need that anymore. Let's take that one. For now, we'll just stick it in the bottom there until we've managed to fix that and sort that out. So I'm going to make a couple of changes over here as well. We've got this mana pool right there. And of course, we've got this here. It's actually a long way over to this runic altar, and it's taking time for that thing, even with the latency and potency on here. It's taken a long while for that to get over here. So I said in a previous episode that I wanted to put something in the middle, sort of like dangling down or something like that. And I think having a second mana pool, when we've sorted the mana out, not yet, this is just an idea, but when we've got a second mana pool, I'm going to stick that like in a ceiling, or in the ceiling up here. So we're going to have it spreading from that mana pool into this mana pool. And then the mana spreader underneath shooting straight into this runic altar. Just because it's closer, it'll be quicker for crafting purposes and all that sort of stuff then. There's been a slight recipe change when it comes to making diamonds. That's the only thing that we're going to need left now to be able to make for our gem cutters table. I've been getting everything else ready. So yeah, it's a full block of charcoal now. Apparently there's a recipe conflict with something somewhere. Apparently, according to the change notes, the change logs, that it is now a block of charcoal, and it will give you 3 diamond nuggets per block. So actually, that's a lot better because it's a hell of a lot quicker to be able to make it, and you still get the same amount of diamond nuggets back as what you're used to. So we should be able to go ahead and make ourselves the diamond, which is the last part of what we need for this thing. So there we go. And as you can see, everything that I've required is in here. Should have everything apart from the radiant quartz. Actually, I was meant to get that whilst I was over there. To be fair, I did have some radiant quartz in the chest. I could have just taken that. However, I want to see how this is doing anyway. We've got 4 over here, but that's not bad. 2, and we'll grab all the rest of the stuff, and then we'll go over to get this crafted. I think we might need night time, so we might have to finally use our hammock, not just for testing it out, but to actually for physical purposes this time. And as you can see, we do in fact have everything on us and available. We've now run out of Zanites. We will need to find some more Zanite gemstone if we need some more in the future. Other than that, pretty much everything else was pretty easy to do. So here we go. This is the gem cutters table, and will probably be used a little bit later on, especially for this might be the way of getting Thorncraft crystals. You never know. Whoa, that took a good while, that did. Bloomin' heck. We got, ooh, what's this? Storage used to store large amounts of a single type of item. Okay, that's, well, I mean, storage isn't much of an issue when you've got stack sizes of up to like 8,192 or something like that. Storage really isn't that much of an issue, but maybe this might be used for something else. These arcane archives, it's part of that mod, the AE2 for magic sort of thing. I don't know. I haven't played with that mod. However, sounds interesting. Definitely do want to get involved with that. And we've got the gem cutters table as well, which means we've done the quest. Has it unlocked anything else? No. Unfortunately, it hasn't. God damn it. I really thought it was going to get into some Thorncraft there. Oh, look at the model for this. The model for this is absolutely amazing. I love it. It's lovely. Let's have a look inside it and see what's going on here. So, this is what we can make. Raw radiant dust. Oh, it takes the stuff out of our inventory. Okay, so if we didn't have that in our inventory, we couldn't make it. I do believe we needed the shaped radiant quartz. We needed 2 of those. And I think it was for the iridescent altar. Is that correct? Oh my god. Iridescent altar. This one. Yeah, we did need 2 of them. We also need some other bits and bobs as well. In fact, it's really not that hard to craft. Ooh. This is interesting. The overworld time and the aether time was always synced. However, when you use the hammock, it doesn't seem to change this. So it's nighttime here. If we go over to the Starlight Infuser, it's still daytime in the aether, which is very interesting. Because I was trying to do this, but it doesn't seem to want to work. It looks as if are we missing a thing of Starlight there? Yes. The answer was yes. We are. Now, apparently, Glitch Reaper as well was saying that you can store the liquid Starlight in something else and put it around the side there, and it stops this from happening. But I will definitely do that. I can promise you that, guys. And also, there's improvements to make to my my crafting altar to be able to use it during the day as well as during the night, just to be able to give it the mirrors that will collect Starlight and sort of put it into these blocks. So we definitely do want to do that, guys. This whole setup, we do need to improve on our Starlight setup, especially because Astral Sorcery, we're using so much of Astral Sorcery and its crafting ways of crafting that we definitely do want to sort of upgrade our setup, I think. Okay, there was a comment. I think Buckwheat went through how to make celestials and stuff like that, but Gorwooden also, through the Discord, he told me how to make a celestial crystal as well. So there's one way of doing it, and actually Gorwooden went in to say that about purity and how to make it pure, and basically what I should do before I start using it for crafting. I am, of course, going to do that. However, for today's episode, because that takes a lot of work to be able to do, I'm actually just going to go ahead and do it the normal way, and then as you know, later on between episodes, I will go ahead and make a good one. Apparently, what we want to do with the celestial crystals is, well, we want a rock crystal, we want a stardust, okay? So we shove the rock crystal and the stardust in liquid thingies, and you can see it's actually doing something. We've got to wait until that actually changes into a celestial crystal. Once it changes into a celestial crystal, from what I can gather, you sort of keep putting it into liquid Starlight until the purity and the size sort of improves and stuff like that. And anyway, eventually a crystal cluster will begin, will form and begin growing. You'll want to wait for it to fully grow before harvesting it. Okay. You will want to get a perfect celestial crystal and then start duplicating it before you start using it for crafting. I know you can increase the cut at the size, the expense of size. You add more size by chucking it into a pool of liquid Starlight. To increase purity, you'll have to grow it to max size and then keep chucking it into liquid Starlight until it duplicates itself. There you go. That's pretty much what Gorwooden said there. So this guy, we have a celestial crystal cluster, and we let that grow. Apparently, we just let that grow. I don't. We improve the size. It said by doing this. Is that not? Whoop! That's not what I wanted. Harvest level 2. I can get it with that pickaxe. Guys, I'm probably going to destroy this, but we've got some more rock crystals, and we've got some more liquid Starlight, and now I know what I'm doing. We didn't let it grow for long enough. I don't know when it's fully grown. I mean, we can literally just stand and stare at this all day if we want to. However, I do want to start making some work on fixing this little area that we've got going over here. So let's grab this. We do definitely want to utilize this a little bit more. So what I will do is probably pop home, go and get some fluid pipes, and this will accept things from 4 different sides anyway. So maybe 4 will be completely enough. But I'm gonna fix this and sort this out, guys. Shut up! God, so loud! Ah! I'm going to run a small experiment here. So I've got my shovel with the aquamarine. Okay, there's quite a few actually that get dropped from that. So there's 4. Now if I'm to use this Fortune 3 on here, yes, it doesn't say that the effective tool is a shovel. It does still work though. Does it give us more? It might have done, you know. 11. Okay, yeah, it definitely works better. Even though it's not a shovel, it still works. Thank goodness. 47 aquamarine, lovely. And we're going to have something that looks a little bit like this. All going into this middle fluid vessel. So, hang on a minute. I'm sure it was called Celestial something or other. Celestial Gateway. No, we don't want any of them. Okay. A Celestial Crystal Cluster, a full one, looks like this. We're at probably that stage right now. It's literally nowhere near. Oh, fantastic. So, oh, it was a chalice. That was what it was called. Something to do with the chalice. Containment chalice. And apparently this thing... Wow. Why does it do this? Maybe these are required. Oh, it needs an iridescent altar anyway. But maybe these are required in the things. Because if you put those little mirror things around there, I think those items are actually required around the outside like this. That's why it's looking like that. Okay. Well, we're nowhere near doing that at this moment in time. So we've sorted this out. This looks quite nice. Doing it this way there, yeah, the containment chalices, we can't get the containment chalices yet. That's the one that Garwood was on about. I think was it Garwood? I think somebody was on about this, saying about the liquid Starlight. Instead of putting it into here and then it getting sucked out like that, for instance, you can put them inside. Bruv. Now, go away. You can put them inside a containment chalice. I think this is how you do it. And it sucks it from that. My lord, you're all really, really loud today. Why? Why are you all after me like this? Here we go. It looks a little bit funky when you've got all the pipes sort of like flowing everywhere and you've got to have space for the levers and so on and so forth. Ooh, we've got a little bit of growth in there, guys. Nice. Yeah, it looks a little bit funky. However, it works. Like, and we're going to get a good amount of Starlight from this at all times. So that is going to be absolutely fantastic. We need to actually keep filling this thing up. Everything's fine there, so we can carry on doing some more infusing. And we've just got to make sure that we've got aquamarines in here. Now, I'm wondering if this can be automated even a little bit further with some hoppers on the top of these light wells. I don't know if that will class as like an inventory that sort of pops down, but we'll give it a try. I think we're at this stage of the celestial cluster this time. It's got two little blobs, two little grey blobs around the outside, and I think that's that one, because that one's definitely got 3, and that one's massive. So, yeah, we're getting there. It's just extremely slow. Ah, we did. We got the blaze rod drop as well. Thank you. Sometimes I don't know why they spawn here. I do not know why they spawn here, but that is really, really useful for me. right outside the portal there. But we need this blaze powder. We need this blaze, sorry, to make into blaze. What the heck is that? Flame Lord's Promise. A refuge from the lava. Place inside the sculpture to witness its strength. Magical sculptures. I literally. Oh, there's another one up there. Maybe there's a mod that changes where they spawn, so they don't have to spawn just in the fortress itself. All right. All right. Actually, no, I don't need you at the moment. I only needed the one. If you want the most out of your blaze rods, guys, you need to put it into this thing. Everything else gives you 4. However, if you put it inside this mortar and pestle, you will get 5 from that, which is pretty awesome. Let's stick that back in there. We've got our blaze powder. Why do we want the blaze powder, I hear you ask? Well, you already know. We're going to make a couple of sparks for this. So we need any sort of petal, which is good. 2 blaze powder. We need some gold nuggets, of which we don't have any at the moment. My goodness. We usually use quite a lot of them, so that's probably why we've not got any. And a couple of petals of any of our choice. So the yellow ones were actually... Oh, no, look, we've got loads of these. So we'll get the cyan ones, and I don't think cyan are used for much, really. So let's go ahead and make a couple of sparks. Why did we not... Oh, because I only got 2. I only got 2 of the petals out, which is not the best. Let's grab a couple more, make a couple of sparks, join them together in holy matrimony, and there we go. Fantastic. Let's go over here then. So how do we want to do this? Oh, let me eat really quickly. For the moment, with the sparks, what I'm actually going to do here, guys, is I am without an axe. I think it broke when I tried to make some more with the trees. So we'll grab that out. And yeah, we're going to definitely place it on top of the mana pool. That's the one. And we're going to put the other one on the on here. And the oops, it's actually just flying around. Can I put you on there, please? Why can't I put you on it? Like I could put you on it, but you just go inside it. Stop it. This instant. Right, let me do it a different way. So we should be able to put that there. No? Can we not use a spark on a runic altar? I don't know. Maybe we can. Right, well, we'll stick it on there then. It doesn't look like we can use a spark on the ritual, on the runic altar there. I thought you could. I honestly did think that you could. But, alas, No, not to be. The only problem is now we've got this issue where... can we put the spreader... Something is telling me that I can. The spark's still there, but I can still put the spreader on it. Oh, that's good. And that will go ahead and obviously it's going to link to that. Ah, look at this. We're actually losing mana here, guys, because it's too far away from the runic altar. When you put this on, when you put the composite mana lens there, the potency and velocity, it means it's going to go faster and it's going to be stronger. But the thing is, this little thing shows you where it goes to, and then it starts losing mana from here to the rest of it here. So that's probably what the issue is that we're having currently. That is an issue, actually. We might want to upgrade to the next spreader. Can we do that yet? I don't think we can. I think we need the portal, don't we? That's the next one. Yeah, we need Elementium, and we can't do that without the portal, so... Damn. Just so you know as well, in function mode, if you give the spark a right click, you can see where it's actually connected to. So there is a spark in there, you just can't see it because of the spreader. Nice that you can put both of them in the same block, actually. I think that's probably why they're designed like that. Right, let's give this a try then. Ooh, we are looking pretty good there, guys. I'm not sure if that's fully grown or not at this moment in time. I don't want to do it just in case it's not, but it looks pretty awesome at this moment. But anyways, let's give this a try. So I want to, I'm going to turn this off for the moment, just in this one. I want to see, right, a hopper definitely goes on there. Does an aquamarine go out and into the, no it doesn't, okay. We may need something that acts as like an automatic clicker, like a right click. Oh, what on earth would it be? I honestly wouldn't know. Like I've looked at the automatic stuff here, and I can't see anything that would act as a right click. It's not a tech pack, obviously, so that you're not going to get all of that different sort of bits and bobs in here. However, we're going to have to do it manually for the moment. Do I just right-clicking it in? And hopefully there is something. If you guys do know of anything that acts as like an auto right-click, then do let me know, because it would be very, very useful actually with this setup going on here, because we could have multiples of these, all being fed into. I don't know if you can feed directly into a containment chalice. I don't know. I'll have to give a look in the book for that one. But I don't know if this is done, and I'm really worried. Oh my lord! I swear. These things are so annoying. Just die. Thank you. Right, let's have a look. Celestial. So we're definitely at either that or that stage. And honestly, I don't know which stage we're at, because that's got the grey bits around the sides. This has got like double grey bits around the sides. And it looks like it's got a second smaller crystal on the side. These have got double grey bits though. Double grey bits on the sides there, but is it at all sides that you need the double grey bits? I honestly don't know. I don't want to go mining it up either. Should we give it a try, guys? I wonder if looting would work on it. Are you kidding? Are you actually kidding me? We need that... oh my god, this guy's really angry at me. Yeah, we do need that invisibility cloak. That would be quite useful at this moment in time. Right, let me... I don't know if it's still growing. You can see, I don't know if those particle effects... Right, we're doing it, guys. We're doing it. Come on. Yes. Yes. And it actually gives us more stardust as well. So we've got a celestial crystal, which is fantastic. We've got size, purity, cutting, all that sort of stuff. And we apparently put this into some more liquid starlight to be able to grow this thing further, if that's correct. So let me grab myself a bouquet. Grab one of them. Slap it down in there. We'll chuck it in. It's doing something. It's doing something, guys. I don't know what it's doing. Is it sucking up the starlight? I don't know if that level... No, that level's definitely not going down, is it? No, it's not going down. We just leave it a second, see what happens. Okay. So let's take a look at it. Before I do this, I want to have a look. Size 500. Okay, brilliant. Purity 59%. Cutting 51%. So it's the purity, I think, that people said we were after. So let's keep an eye on that. So 59 and 50% with a size of 500. We'll put that in there, and we'll just leave that to do its business. Now, I've noticed there's a couple of acre plants flying around. There's one up there, and there's one down here somewhere. So I'm going to start chopping away at some of these bad boys and get some acre things for later on, because I'm pretty sure we're going to want some. That dropped nothing for me? Okay, so I'm looking through what Gorwin says about this thing again. Ah, hang on a second. So the liquid Starlight has gone. And the size has gone up. Right, okay, this is... Okay, I'm getting this now. I'm getting this. So the Celestial Crystal, we want to keep putting that in and growing it to max size. Whatever max size is, we need to keep putting it into and grow the max size. Once it's at max size, it will duplicate itself. So then we end up with another one, and that one itself will have higher purity. And then we keep putting that one in, duplicating it, getting the one with higher purity, and just constantly doing the same thing over and over again. So we will definitely want one of these to max size, because I don't want to go ahead and keep having to grow these things just because I'm impatient. So I think that's what we're going to go ahead and do. Let's go ahead and keep on keeping on. We'll do that, chuck that in, and we'll just leave it and wait. That's all we can do, I suppose. Ooh. Oi, stop it. Oh, what's that? Kill it. I have no idea what that was. Maybe I possibly shouldn't have killed it. Okay, it's grown once more to 680. Let's go again. Right, it's done again. Now, the maximum size is actually 900, I have found out. So, we've got a little while to go. Another 2 or 3 chucks in, and we might have this. And there we go. We've hit max size of 900. Now it's time to try and duplicate this. But look at this setup right now. We've got full light wells, pretty much. And we've got a full one in the centre. And it just keeps working. It's really, really nice, actually. I quite like this. So let's give that a pop. And we should start to see... This one should then duplicate. And then we will get ones with higher purity. And I don't necessarily need a max purity as of yet. Like, to get this multiplied, to get this duplicated, is literally all I'm after for today, because that means I can go ahead and make the iridescent altar, because that's literally the last piece I'm after. I think we might need a couple of magical crystals. Oh no, I got them already. Never mind. And there we go. We've got a duplication. Lovely jubbly. So we should now have one with a slightly more... oh, these are the same purity. I'm not entirely sure what's happened there. Okay, so it must be a chance that the purity goes up. We'll keep this one, the 201. It means we won't have to keep growing it as much. So we'll keep that one as one that we're going to go ahead and keep growing back up again. And this one we'll keep for the recipe. Okie dokie. So I think we've got enough. Oh, we have indeed. Look at this. We've even got swirly things on the bottom now as well. The iridescent altar, which is, I think it's the last altar in here. We've got everything available to go ahead and do this. So, oh, nice. Oh, it's looking pretty snazzy, guys. Let's, this is going to unlock. Obviously, we'll have to go ahead and do this. I think we have to collect it. We have to, like, literally pick it up. But we also, oh, we will get this anyway, because it'll pop off, won't it? I remember. So, yeah, we need to also build this out now. It's going to be the biggest one here, so that's going to be interesting to do. And there we go. The iridescent altar. Look at the state of this. Oh, look at it. We've even got little stars as well. Is this how we do it with the constellation in mind as well? I think it might possibly be. So we've done that. We've done the quest for that. We do need to sort the area around this out, which we definitely will do. It hasn't unlocked any new quests, which I'm not that fussed about. Like, it doesn't matter. But we do need to sort of fix this and sort this out now, so that we can go ahead and craft some more stuff. So, as always, guys, we're going to open up that. We're going to get the visualize. We're going to pick this up in the first place so that we can actually put it down on the ground where it belongs. There we go. And yeah, 117 of 146. There is some work to do in the corners, as you can probably see. Other than that, guys, it's not that much different. And we're nearly there. Just this to do. There we go. We get the ding. We also get this, whatever the heck this is. There's a collector crystal here, but there's another thing just on the top there. I haven't never seen that. I mean, I'll take it. You know, it probably helps me with Starlight or something like that. I don't know. I can get rid of this now because we're pretty much. I need the area. Now, okay, guys, we've done the iridescent altar. Looks pretty good. I mean, it is underground, granted, but it looks pretty good. And we also get spectral relays, I forgot, as a reward for that one, so that we can start putting the spectral relays, of course, around. I do believe that they have to see the sky. I could be wrong, but yeah, we've got spectral relays now. We've got some more magical crystals, lovely. We've got a load more marble from when I've cleared out this these corners and stuff. I thought it was bigger than it was going to be, but it looks good anyways. Anyway, guys, I think that is going to be it for the end of today's episode. This is actually going to go out today, so I've got to make sure that I've got to get this edited and rendered for when I'm going to go out. If you're enjoying the series, please do go ahead and leave a like. It makes a massive difference. And if you're not followed, you know, go ahead and press that bell and all that jazz and notifications and all that stuff. And I will see you guys for the next episode. Until then, I have been the Top Man. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, stay safe.